That's just not good enough.
The Rules and Competition Committee are listening closely, taking your advice on all of these suggestions.
No doubt. The commissioner writing it down as I speak.
There's a couple of guys that would never shoot the second one, like Shaq, Dwight Howard. No, Howard's gotten better. Turkoglu inside, try to flip the pass in. They say deflected by Kobe Bryant. So it's still Magic ball with 12 on the clock.
Hey, Dwight Howard's got to catch that ball and finish. That's a good play by Turkoglu off the dribble.
Hard pass, but a catchable one. Shot clock at 7. Austin looking, launches one. And Lewis the rebound. After the problems rebounding in game 1, Magic have done an excellent job since. Offensive foul. Lamar Odom draws the charge as Lewis lowered the shoulder. Stay tuned for the finals player of the game vote presented by T-Mobile during the second half of tonight's game. Yes, there is an early leader.
Really, we just have to stop this. Take Kobe out of the picture on that and say the Kobe Bryant MVP, not named Kobe Bryant. They'll have more suspense.
All tied at 51 as we're coming up on the 2-minute mark here in the first half. Some crazy shooting numbers. Bryant gets Petrus up in the air again and draws the foul. You got to feel for Michael Petrus. He's working so hard, but he is going for those fakes as he picks up his second.
Well, you got to be disciplined, and that's the same thing that Stan Van Gundy talked about. We'll live with you jumping when he jumps, contesting his shots. If he makes those shots, then it's on me as a coach. But if you bail him out by leaving your feet before he does, we send him to the line. That is a recipe for disaster.
And if you want to look at textbook fundamental shot fake, watch how hard he went on the dribble and then raised the ball all the way above his head, imitating his jump shot to perfection. This is, talk about his great athleticism. This is honed in the gym. 2 hard dribbles, great pull-up shot fake. Hey, that's solid fundamental basketball that anybody of any athleticism can replicate.
But you make a great point, because how many times do we see young kids go through the motions in drills with that type of move?
Short on the free throw. But he's got 21, his team up by 1. We get to 2 minutes left here in the first half.
Beatrice had a good thought. Hack a Bryant, 1 or 2. It's better than giving him the 3.
2 minutes remaining in the half.
Turkoglu looking. Rashard Lewis. That's a 3. He had 6 3-pointers in game 2. He's got 7 points here tonight. That was 1 shy of the finals record.
You're the Magic. You're getting so many good things off of pick and roll. Stick with that and then trust the playmaker.
Bryant wants the ball, yelling at Fisher to get it to him. Fisher on the drive. Fisher. And Derek Fisher continues to play well in these finals. Turkoglu pass inside, intended for Howard. You really have to give credit, even though Bynum's had some foul problems. He's made it hard on Dwight Howard. He's fouled him hard sometimes when he's had to. He's made him work to try and get free.
He's competing on the defensive end, not giving an edge to Howard.
They have to be able to catch that ball, though.
A little trouble in that in game 2 as well. He had 7 turnovers. Lewis, that's a 3. Rashard Lewis, back-to-back 3s. And the Magic with their largest lead in the first half.
What you think about it, Mike? Off that pick and roll, Dwight Howard's wide open, and then Rashard Lewis catches the pass and gets the finish.
Bryant thrown away by Howard. Rejected out of bounds. And the crowd fired up again.
Bryant thinking he has another easy one over the smaller Lee. Superman says, not on my watch.
Ariza. 7 on the shot clock. Bryant looks up. That's a 3. Rebound tipped and taken by Ariza. 2 Magic players had it and couldn't control it. Fisher struggling with his dribble. Pull-up jump shot. Rebound Turkoglu. 3.5-second difference between shot clock and game clock. This building on its feet as we wind down the second quarter. Alston inside Howard, and he's fouled. Blocking foul. The dunk won't count, but he'll shoot two.
Again, pick and roll and then making plays. The pressure that Howard puts on your defense when he dives to the hoop. Good delivery pass from Rafer Alston puts Howard in position to attack the rim. This is how you execute, and this is how you pick the Lakers defense apart. Help from Lamar Odom, but the rotation a little late. Dwight Howard going to the line.
Two things. That could have easily been called a charge. But secondly, you know why Lamar Odom's a little bit later? Because of the play Turkoglu made on the previous possession where he skipped it to the corner for the Lewis three.
Well, Howard back to the line. Howard 8 points here in the first half. He's 2 of 4 from the line. Here in Game 3. Game 4 coming up Thursday on ABC. Coverage begins 8:30 Eastern. Tip-off shortly after 9. And then, if necessary, Sunday back here in Orlando on ABC. Earlier start. Tip-off shortly after 8. And then if there's a 6 and 7, it would head back to Los Angeles. The Orlando Magic shooting 75% from the field. Lead by 4. With highest field goal percentage in a half in finals history, as they shoot 24 of 32 from the field. Incredible numbers. But they shoot that high a percentage, and they're only up by 4. In fact, for much of the first half, they were trailing, as Howard with a chance to increase it now.
Hey, Coach, you want to talk about winning ball games? A lot of times is this last 9 seconds of this half. If you're the Magic, you got to get a stop. I look to pick up Bryant all the way, deny, and force somebody else to make a play.
Howard much improved from the free throw line. It's been an 11-point turnaround. Lakers led by 6 at one point, and now it's the Magic by 5. Final seconds, Bryant to the basket, throws it up, bank shot won't go, Bynum keeps it alive, Howard catches it, and that will end the first half. First finals game in 14 years here in Orlando, and what a performance from the Magic. 75% shooting again, an NBA Finals record for a half. The only reason the lead wasn't much bigger is 21 from Kobe Bryant, who was absolutely sensational. But it's the Magic have the lead. Part of the great shooting from Rafer Alston. Snaps out of his slump in a big way. He's with Doris.
Rafer, obviously, it's been a struggle for you through the first 2 games to make shots and get your offense going. How did you get started?
Well, I just want to come out and be aggressive. Coach talking about playing better, playing aggressive. Otis talked to me about being aggressive, do the things that I've been doing when they got me here. And then my teammates encouraged me to be Rafer Alston, and then sometimes skip to my loose. So all that encouragement, I just went out there and tried to give us a boost tonight.
Your team as a whole shot 75%. The expectation is that would not continue. What will make the difference in the second half?
Second half, continue to play defense. Kobe's hitting some tough shots. Continue to defend the others. And then if we get a rebound, get out and run, put pressure on them.
Rafer, thank you. Mike?
All right, Doris. Alston, one of 4 starters in double figures. Again, after the break, Stewart, John, Michael, and Magic, the T-Mobile Halftime Report. NBA Finals in China, and a terrific feature on a magical fan here in Orlando. Orlando throws up 59 points on the board. They lead by 5, halftime of Game 3.